I exposed Dad for stealing my inheritance. My mom died when I was 7, but she left behind an inheritance under my dad's care. It was almost everything she had. I've read the will, and it was specifically for my future, and wasn't to be used for anything else. Dad remarried when I was 10. 2 years later, he and my stepmom had a daughter, Louise. It was clear from the start that Louise was unwell. She had a serious condition that wasn't life-threatening, but would leave her partially disabled if untreated. The treatment was expensive. There was government funding available, but they only paid out slowly, so her treatment would have to be delayed, and she might have suffered more long-term consequences. So my dad decided to use my inheritance instead. He told me this directly and said it wasn't up for debate. I told him that was mom's money for me, but he shamed me for wanting to see my half-sister suffer. Dad took all the money. There was nothing I could do about it. I told him I hated him for it and told my half-sister that I don't forgive her either. Everything my mom built for me is now gone, and Dad says he won't pay me back. My mom's parents are still close, so I ended up telling them what he did. They started giving him the cold shoulder, but didn't tell him why. After a couple months, Dad got annoyed with them and demanded to know what's up. That's when my grandparents went nuts on him. They said he'd stolen from their daughter and granddaughter, and they couldn't forgive him. He was so upset, but I told him he deserved it. Mom would be turning in her grave if she knew what he'd done.